What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Texas Street Stories. And if you haven't already subscribed, help your boy out and hit the subscribe button. On today's episode, it's just a quick update, about my homeboy. He just wanted me to drop a little video. We're getting things in order in line. He has to get me put on his visiting list in order for him to call me to be able to send him money or whatnot. So he dropped a little bit. He's serving a life. He left the Dallas County in 1995. Went to the bird diagnostic unit. Ended up hitting Telford in 95 when they first opened it. He was up at the Telford. The riots, the stabbings, the change of the families. He says in Dallas County, the raza was for the raza. And then once he hit Telford, it was for the brown pride. So, these are just simple conversations that we're just having. You gotta read into it what he's trying to tell me. When he hit the county, when he left the county, he got laced up by somebody from Lovefield named a homie named Big O out of Lovefield. Since he's out of North Dallas, he laced him up in the county. He got a good story. He got a good story. I'm not gonna do the man justice by me telling his story. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of updates. Of what he sends me through these emails. He says it ain't like the 90s. Back then he used to have to carry a piece. He used to have to carry his piece back in the day, in the 90s. He said it ain't like today. Today's peaceful. I ain't got to carry my piece no more. It ain't like it used to be. So he got some real good stories. And he's still there. He's gonna talk from the evolution, from his perspective of what he's seen, repping for the city and the farmers around him. His perspective. It's better for him to tell it from his mouth. So we're working on that. I hope y'all like it. Subscribe. So I'll get my channel going. And get his channel going too. That way he can have something to fall back on. Like I said, he has a life, but maybe he can come out to something one day. And this YouTube, it don't hurt nobody to hit that subscribe button, and help the channel out. So hopefully y'all subscribe and hit that like button so we can get his story out there. He got a good story. He's from North Dallas. Got a life sentence for a body. He's gonna tell you how he feels about that, what he did to catch that case, opening up the Telford, from Telford to the other units. A lot of people just be hearing about Ferguson. Nah, it was Telford, all these other units that were putting it on, in the 90s, because in the 90s, it ain't like the 2000s. It's like how he says, nowadays it's watered down. It ain't like it used to be. A lot of these dudes are becoming dolphins off his K2, and it's not really what it is, what it used to be. He's gonna tell his story. But like I said, we need these subscribes to go up. Because homeboy's locked up. And I consider him my source. So, I don't expect him to tell me his story, and his stories just to tell them to me. And at the end, I try to make some money off of his stories. So, in a way, it's probable that I'm not making no money at the time from this channel, but I'm still working a way to send him funds to make it profitable for the both of us. So I hope y'all stay tuned, because he got some stories coming pretty soon. But I'm having, you know, I don't know if I should reach out to one of these other bigger platforms and put a story out there. I might just do that. I don't know. Or I might just put it out there myself and see if we get the views and subscribers. But I don't know. But he got some good story to tell. You know, been down since the 90s and still down. But now he's changed his life. He's given his life to God. You know, he's evolved. You know, and I can't do nothing but respect him for evolving. You know, into a man of God. You know, he's did his share of violence. Done what he had to do for the city. You know, maybe he doesn't like what the city is now, but it's always better to hear from him. You know, so we're working that out, getting me on the list, so that way he can make phone calls, and we get this recording, and y'all can hear from him. Hopefully it's pretty soon, and y'all can hit the subscribe button.